Hello there, friends and family. Welcome back to Nana's Kitchen. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe and turn your notification on as well so that you don't miss any videos I upload. Let's get to the kitchen and begin cooking. My kings and queens, I am presenting my flavorful jollof stew. Easiest way to prepare it using the freshest of ingredients. I know about that excitement we all have, especially in the summertime when fresh produce is in abundance and being sold at a very inexpensive price. You buy a lot of them only for half of them to go bad because you don't get to use them in a timely fashion. Well, in this video, you're going to learn how to eliminate waste in your kitchen. So first, we're preparing a very fresh, flavorful tomato sauce. And I have a combination of my fresh tomatoes, some bell peppers, green bell peppers and red, some onions, ginger, garlic, Fresno chilies for some heat and flavor, and I also have some scallions. Please look in the description box for the list of ingredients and their measurements. So I cut them all up after I've washed them thoroughly. I put the lid on so the juices can start being released. Once it comes to a boil, I take the lid off and I let it continue simmering down until reduced beautifully. And then I go in with my immersion blender and blend it till it's really smooth. At this point, look at that. The consistency is perfect, but I wanted to reduce a little more for my jollof stew. So I turned the heat back on and I let it simmer down gently on low heat until it is reduced to my preference. The next step is the actual preparation of my flavorsome jollof stew. So I've heated up my oil and I've added my thinly sliced shallot onions and cooked it for about 3 minutes until caramelized. Then I add my tomato paste. Now the tomato paste needs to be fried till the canned flavor is eliminated. For my spices, I have aniseed, black peppercorns, and I also have my Ghanaian nutmeg, and I only have 2 of them because they can be overpowering. I also have wintia and ginger, some onions, and some garlic. What I'm going to do is combine all of these, add just a little bit of water to it, and blend it till I get a smooth puree. And friends, this mixture here smells so good. Oh my goodness, I should replicate this in a lot of the dishes I'm going to be cooking actually. So the goal here is to develop the flavors very gently over low heat. Okay, you don't want to hasten this process. Also, I'm adding some dry aromatics. So I've added some bay leaves and I've immersed it so that the flavors get released. This here is smoked paprika followed by some white pepper, parsley, thyme, rosemary, followed by oregano. Give it a good stir, and the moisture within the stew is going to rehydrate these dry aromatics, releasing their flavors gently to develop naturally with the rest of the flavors in the stew. I'm going to also add my turmeric and cumin. Give it a good stir, and at this point we've been cooking for about 30 minutes, and it is perfect time to add our tomato sauce, which has been simmering down gently. Now it is perfectly reduced to my preference. I'm going to add a total of 8 full cups to my jollof stew. So there we go. Here's 4 cups, and I'm going to add another 4 cups. And remember, because it's reduced and really cooked through with all the fresh produce, I don't need to cook any further or prolong the cooking of my jollof stew any further. Just give it a good stir and let the flavors marry. In 5 minutes, it is done. Your jollof stew is done. And I go back and freshen everything up with some petit bell chilies or papocheta. This stew is versatile. It can be used not only as your jollof stew in the preparation of your chicken jollof, your beef jollof, even your vegetarian vegan jollof, but it can also be used as a lovely dip, or in the preparation of your different stews, chicken stew, beef stew, lamb stew, just name it. Now stay tuned guys, because I have a very beautiful jollof rice recipe coming up. It's my party jollof rice I made for a friend of mine who was having an event. So stay tuned, that's coming up. I really appreciate all of you guys for watching. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen, and see you soon.